That although you've never played in a competitive, maybe played a lot in blowouts, he says it seems to him like you're just like Billy Price or Michael Jordan, the guy that's got that experience and is playing up to that level. What does that kind of comment from him mean, and do you feel like you've earned that by how you've kind of shown what you can do so far?
Yeah, that comment means everything to me, and as a center, that's what I'm going for. You can't not know what you're doing as a center, so I every day I try and have that confidence, and I try and play like I'm a veteran even though I'm not. Because, look at our centers, they're all guards who have moved to center and have been All-American and Remington winners, and I was a guard, but I never started, I don't have that end-game experience, so I have to make up with it and play and act like I have.
Josh, it seems the distinct impression I'm getting is that this team is going to be dominating up front on both sides of the ball. Stowe was just saying you're 10, 12 deep on the O-line.
Yeah.
They're 3 deep at D tackle. Do you see this team sort of imposing its will at times?
I do, certainly. Yeah. I think definitely just starting with our D-line. Our D-line has got to be one of the best in the country. They have been for a long time, and I think they'll continue to be. They're very deep. And our offensive line right now is playing great. Our young guys have really stepped up and are doing a great job. Harry is doing a great job. And we're definitely really deep. I feel good about that for sure.
What have you thought of Jonah Jackson so far this year?
Jonah, good. It's he's picked up on the offense so fast. It's impressive. He's doing a great job. Has really good feet. Been really impressed with Jonah so far.
I don't know if you've been asked this already, but what's your first impression of Harry Miller?
Harry Miller? Well, I've known Harry for a while. I was his host on his official visit, and we've kind of kept in contact and back and forth about the offense and stuff. And so I've known him for a while, but I really like Harry. He's like my little brother in the Big Brother program, and he's doing a great job. And his attitude is contagious. He has a great attitude, smiles all the time. It's really contagious. I love Harry.
Josh, you were a guy who's known for his feats of strength when you were coming in here. You hear Tommy can bench press a house. What's it like when you two mix it up?
Mix it up. It's at that point, with players like that, it becomes all about technique. Tommy can bench a house. I've watched him do it. Yeah, but it all gets down to leverage and technique. So.
He was talking about that too, and obviously for both you guys, it's more about just pure strength. When you're going against him, how have you seen him become more of a complete defensive lineman?
Tommy, he's come a long way. He had a few hiccups to get over as far as what moves he makes and general football smarts, just like anyone else does. But it's been fun watching him progress and talking to him and here's why I did this. And he'd say here's why I did this. And go back and forth and learn from each other. It's fun. It's been fun seeing him progress into the player he's becoming.
As a center, you're probably working more with the quarterbacks than any of the other linemen. Just what are you seeing of those guys? Is the progress being made as a group, individually, to where, the standard was kind of set the last few years with Dwayne and JT. Just do you feel like these guys are working up to that level, or what do you feel like?
Yeah, I think all of our quarterbacks are doing a great job right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to really focus in on what they're actually doing during practice because when we're watching film and stuff, I can't really see it.
Yeah.
A lot of times I don't even know a quarterback is behind me. Honestly, I'm so focused on making the front and getting set. And then in film, I just watch the offensive line. We have the end zone view, and it's zoomed in on us, and so that's what I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I can tell, they're all doing a great job. Some of the young guys have really, all of them are really new if you think about it, and they're picking up on everything great. Scheme-wise, blocking-wise, they're doing a great job, which is a big part of it.
Josh, when you see Harry Miller come in, and you were another highly rated interior lineman, so you've been in sort of those same shoes.
Right.
Was he more ready than other people?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How so?
He's so smart. He's so smart. I've never seen a young guy pick up on the offense as fast as he has, especially as a center. It's the most impressive thing I've ever seen. I'm not even playing. It's really impressive.
What does he do? What are the things he's picked up?
There's just complicated calls and complicated schemes that we have that a true freshman who just got here should have no business knowing and making the calls, and he's doing it.
When
all right.
when did you learn those?
When did I learn
Yeah.
those? Like last year.
On paper, you guys only have one guy who started a game here previously with Thayer, but Jonas started 2 years at Rutgers, and Bowen started about half a year here. Just do you sense that what's on paper doesn't describe what this offensive line is really all about? Or
Absolutely. Well, I mean, yeah, part of it is, you know, you got to think, like, who are our 4 guys that left last year? You know what I mean? All of them are in the NFL.
yeah,
So that's tough. And we have a lot of good players, you know, backing them up who haven't necessarily gotten the snaps yet, but that are going to do a great job. You know, Wyatt's going to be an amazing player. You know, he's only started in 2 games, and it's going in his 3rd year, but that's just because we've had so many good players, you know what I mean? That's so, on paper, yeah, it may not look as good as I think it's going to be.
What makes you say that about Wyatt? Because you played beside him for a while now.
Yeah, I've
why
played with
are you
Wyatt
so
for-
confident in him?
In Wyatt, consistency is one thing. That's the biggest thing. Like when you're playing next to someone, you want to see them be consistent. And Wyatt has always been really consistent. He just has that like mean streak about him, which I love. So yeah, after you play with a guy for so long, you just get confidence in him.
Stud
I have
said
all
that-
the confidence in the world in Wyatt.
Stud said that if he was walking down a dark alley, he'd take Wyatt. Is that you too?
Yeah, I would too.
I'm sure
You're,
you've already been asked this, but how is fall going for you so far, personally?
Good. I'm making strides for sure. One of the big things for me, just like with spring balls, I wanted to pick up where I'd left off, and I think I've done a pretty good job of that so far. Happy with how it started, and I'm just anxious for the season. Can't wait.
There's kind of a few different guys rolling through there. Does that make it any more difficult for you to anchor the line? Make sure?
At this point, I've played with all of them so much that I kind of know their tendencies and stuff, so not really.